Hi Gemini, I'm Shan, and this is going to be your July 16th through July 31st general reading. I would just like to ask that you please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please leave comments and let me know if the readings resonate for you. And with that said, we are going to get started. Oh, also, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the information for my social media accounts will be in the description box. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start off with two oracle messages. I'm going to use the Romance Angels Oracle to give an oracle message regarding your love life, and I'm going to pull a card from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance deck. Hope everyone's doing well. Gemini, okay, so you got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Wofru Deapa. Wofru Deapa. And that is when you climb a good tree. Wofru Deapa ana I epia wo. Wo. When you climb a good tree, you are given a push. A good deed attracts support. And if I did not pronounce that correctly, please do not be too upset with me. I'm a learning tree. I do not speak it fluently. So hopefully I pronounced all that correctly. But it says when you climb a good tree, you're given a push. A good deed attracts support. So I feel like this is telling you, Gemini, that, you know, you've been working hard at something and it may feel like you don't have the necessary support, but Spirit is saying to keep going, to keep moving, and it will attract the right people to you, attract the right circumstances to you to help push you along toward your goal. Okay. So let's go into your tarot. I'm going to use Dust to Onyx Tarot by Courtney Alexander. And all the decks that I'm using today, with the exception of the Romance Angels, are created by Black women. The Adinkra Ancestral Guidance deck is created by Bresi-Ando. Okay. So Gemini, you have a lot of air energy here. So a lot of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. All right. So the first card you have is the Five of Blades. The Five of Blades, or the Five of Swords, is about ego, about conflicts, both internal conflicts and conflicts that bleed over into your relationships with other people, causing arguments and upset. Okay. And it's, like I said, it's about ego. So someone willing to say whatever is necessary to win. It's not about um, seeking resolution for a conflict that works for everyone. It's about winning at all costs. Okay. And the next card you have is Papa Blade. Papa Blade, I feel like is more Libra energy, but it could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This is the King of Swords. This is someone who has complete clarity. They are very honest. They can be seen as a little bit cold or blunt, straightforward. They do not suffer fools or foolishness and do not accept any dishonesty or confusion. Okay. Then you have suspension. Suspension would be the hanged man. Suspension is about um, possibly feeling stagnant, but it's not about stagnation. It's about basically being held in a holding pattern until you can gain a different perspective about something, a different spiritual perspective on something. And I don't know if you can see, but there is like a halo around this person's head to signify the spiritual enlightenment that they are gaining from being held in this position. All right. Then you have the Nine of Blades, more air energy. The Nine of Blades is about, excuse that noise, is about worry, about anxiety, insomnia, being up at night, going over something in your mind, something that is particularly painful, or something that, even if it's not painful, it's causing a lot of mental stress and mental anguish for you or for someone close to you. All right. And then you have Papa Gourd. Papa Gourd would be the King of Cups. That is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Papa Gourd is very, very loving, has very deep emotions, even if those emotions seem very still and calm on the surface. It's a person who's very in control of their emotions, but even still, those emotions run very, very deep. Okay. Then under the deck, You have little coin. Little coin would be the Page of Pentacles. So this is a message about stability, a message about an opportunity towards stability. It could also be a message that is accompanied by some small tangible gift or some token. It could be a thank you card. It could be a friend, sending you a gift just because they thought about you, whatever. Just some message about something that is stable or long lasting or that has taken a long time to come about, that's accompanied by something tangible. Okay? I'm going to clarify with the Hoodoo Tarot. So I feel like there could be some arguments or conflicts, Gemini, that you are potentially at the center of and are needing to gain a new spiritual perspective about, and you're probably worried about this situation. And it may involve a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person. And if that conflict doesn't involve you and another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person, then someone who is in a very loving energy is here. But even though they're a very loving person, they may not, be the most forthcoming about those feelings and emotions. But I feel like someone is offering a truth. Maybe I'm going to give a peace offering. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're worried about something because clarifying the Five of Blades, that conflict, this overinflated ego, or this ego that someone is trying to protect. We have the Nine of Knives. We just had the Nine of Blades here. So you got this card twice. I definitely feel like something is worrying you a lot, Gemini. Something is definitely weighing very heavy on your mind. Could be keeping you up at night. Could be literally causing you to have nightmares. Okay, but there's definitely some very tense mental energy here. And with this Five of Blades, if it's not a conflict with another person, it could definitely be internal conflict. And that is something that's supported by having the Nine of Blades here twice. Is there anything else about the Five of Blades? Okay. Also clarifying the Five of Blades, you have the Daughter of Coins. Daughters in this deck are knights. So the Knight of Coins, this is an action towards stability. The Daughter of Coins is a very stable, dependable, hardworking, detail-oriented person, and they take action towards stable things or towards abundance or tangible things that we ascribe worth to. So money, property, children, like I said, anything tangible that is long lasting and that is worth something to us. So there could be conflict with, if not an earth sign person, then conflict about someone needing to take action towards stability. Perhaps make some type of proposal. It could also be conflict or worry around a job offer, which could also be represented by the Knight of Coins. the Knight of Coins and Little Coin could both represent job offers, but one is more stable and more concrete than the other. Little Coin is kind of like, you know, applying and maybe getting called back for an interview. And I feel like the Knight of Coins or the daughter of Coins would be, you've gotten the job now and you're about to start. Or it could even be like, you know, you're at the job and you're learning it. You're in the process of getting acclimated, whereas Little Coin might be, you know, maybe you're an intern or still in the hiring process. If this is romance, I feel like this is someone being worried about, you know, whether they should either propose something more stable to another person, or worried about whether they should accept the proposal or whether or not that proposal is coming. Doesn't necessarily mean marriage, but something stable. Let's probably. All right, so clarifying probably, or the King of Swords. First, we have the Two of Sticks. The Two of Sticks is making a decision about passions that will affect your life in the long term. So making a decision about following a particular path that and weighing out, you know, how that decision is going to affect your life in the long run. And then once you have made that decision, taking the necessary action to move in that direction. This could also mean a literal physical move or change in environment. But even if it doesn't necessarily mean that, it is definitely about making a decision concerning the path that you're going to take for your future. And then the next card, clarifying probably, is the Three of Knives. So I feel like there is some heartbreak around this situation. There could have been some type of betrayal, some really, really bad luck, even if it's not heartbreak regarding another person, just heartbreak around certain circumstances or things that have happened. Pretty much everything that could go wrong has gone wrong in this card. The person has been stabbed through the heart 3 times. They're under this bottle tree, but all the bottles in the bottle tree are broken, so the tree is ineffective. They're here at a grave. I don't know if it's their grave or the grave of someone they're visiting, but either way, this dog is pissing on it. And they are far away from this church here. I don't know if you can see it in the background. So far away from a place of refuge, or a place where they could take comfort or get some relief for their pain, feeling like they are all alone in this suffering. All right, so clarifying suspension, we have the Two of Knives. So this is another decision. It could be the same decision, but it's affecting you in different ways. The Two of Sticks is about passions and actions. So making a decision about an action you need to take. But here, this decision, this means that you need to make this decision from an intuitive space, using your third eye, because as you can see, her physical eyes are gone, and she has this worried expression because she wants to rely on what she can actually see, things that are tangible, but she doesn't have those facts or doesn't have that information. That's symbolized by her eyes being missing, and she's needing to tap into her intuitive knowledge, which she can see with her third eye, in order to make a balanced decision. And knives represent our thoughts and mental energy. So this may not necessarily be a decision about an action, but she is needing to look at something in a different, more enlightened way. And it came out clarifying suspension. So I feel like this is all about someone needing to really gain a more spiritual perspective, a more intuitive perspective around some decision that they're trying to make. And the big house is also here, clarifying suspension. So the big house is the tower. The tower is an unexpected occurrence that comes in and shifts the foundations of your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be negative. It could be a positive thing. Winning the lottery could be a tower or a big house moment. But the point is that it's something that you do not see coming, and it completely changes or shifts the foundations of your life and causes certain things to crumble, so that whatever is not built on a firm or stable foundation comes down and makes it possible for something more stable to be built in its place. And in this deck specifically, it's about someone seeing a potentially, negative or dangerous, damaging situation through a rose-colored lens. This is a plantation house in this card, and that rose-colored lens talks about how certain people see these plantations as happy places. People go into them for tours and weddings and, all types of things, like some of the worst atrocities the world has ever seen did not take place there when they did. So this could also be about, the rose-colored glasses being taken away from someone, or being asked to see some, it could be in the reverse too, some situation that you've been seeing as absolutely dire. Spirit may be asking you to see it from a different perspective and see the potential that's there for something better to be built up from it. And I'm getting more the sense that someone is seeing some type of upset or upheaval that it has taken place in their life as something very, very negative. And whatever happened could have been negative or hurtful or harmful, but even still, it makes it possible for something better to come out of it down the line. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to recognize that. All right, so clarifying the Nine of Blades, or that worry, is the Ace of Baskets. This is a new opportunity in love, a new opportunity for your emotional cup to run over. It's pretty straightforward. It's a new opportunity for an abundance of love. Could be the start of a new relationship. It could be new love or new energy being injected into an existing relationship. And then the next card that came out to clarify the Nine of Blades is the Daughter of Knives. This is the Knight of Swords. So it's very fast moving, cutting energy. It could be someone rushing in and, just swinging around their sort of truth, not really caring how it's going to affect someone being a little too blunt or brutally honest. It could be yeah, someone could have, moved too quickly regarding a love relationship, and it doesn't necessarily need to be romance. It definitely can be, but regarding some relationship that involves love, and they're worried about having moved too fast, maybe, or made the wrong decision. The daughter of knives here um, gets a lot of very fast moving incoming messages from the spirit realm. So it could be someone who is worried about um, some conflicting energy or conflicting messages that they may have gotten regarding a new love situation. Okay. Papa Gore is also like a very innovative, uh, kind of, it may seem weird to other people. Someone who stands out a lot. A very intelligent person too. Also abundant. Anything for Papa Gore? That's Papa Gore. Anything else for Papa Gore? It's funny, as soon as I said an abundant person, the Ten of Coins came out for Papa Gore. Is there anything else? Papa Gore? Okay. Right, so clarifying Papa Gore, first we have the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins talks about generational wealth and abundance. There are children, parents, and grandparents in this card, and they have so much money they can play checkers with gold coins. This is lasting abundance and about the work that it takes to get there, because this is the 10, this is the end of the cycle. So someone has gone through this entire cycle to finally end up at this point where any worries that they have had around abundance, around finances, property, children, material abundance are no more. No more worries. And it's not something that's fleeting. This lasts for generations because of the hard work that someone has put in. And if it's not about hard work, it could also be about an inheritance. Okay. Then the next card we got clarifying Papa Gore is strength. So someone is needing to have strength to exhibit patience and also courage in a situation. Strength is about taming the beast within, and not by force, but just by will, by your mental energy, by the energy of your heart space. And when you bring that internal energy into balance, the world sees it as charisma. So I feel like someone having strength, someone learning to balance out their inner self, and potentially having patience and courage in a situation will help them manifest abundance. And it could have to do with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Okay? And under the deck, we have the free man. The free man would be the fool. And in this deck, in general, it's about taking the first step on a new journey, starting fresh, starting on a path. It could represent a certain level of being naive, but it doesn't have to. This is someone who is excited to start out a new journey and move towards their destiny. And a lot of times, free people are seen as fools. They don't look, they don't fit in with the norm. They don't follow the status quo, and that can make some people uncomfortable or cause some people to assume that that person is just being foolish. And I get kind of that same energy from Papa Gord. Other people may look at them as a fool, but they aren't foolish by any means. It's a very, very wise energy. Okay. All right, Gemini. So I hope this resonated for you. If it does, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you back here for your next reading. All right, Pelu Ife. With love. Bye.